these are the typical contents of a sanction letter which we want to discuss here. What is in store from Credila? How Credila is, what Credila has an upper hand, how it is helpful to students is what we are going to discuss on this slide. So the Credila's advantage is Credila is the only financier where we are approving or an unsecured loans up to 35 lakh for certain MS courses in USA only, for engineering streams only. So up to 35 lakhs, unsecured loans also possible, which will almost cover most of the courses. It covers the full cost of education, which includes fees, living, insurance, or even your books or laptop or travel, all these things. So it covers the entire cost. So if you see most of the US university, especially MS engineering courses, the cost of education is around 35 to 40 lakhs. So it will cover whatever, even the unsecured loan covers the maximum cost of education. We can advantage, one more advantage is we can approve the loan before you receive I-20 or admit letter, so that you can use this particular sanction letter for securing your complete admission or even the I-20 document. And another advantage with Credila is, as I told you, we fund 100% of the total cost of education, means no margins. So we are not going to ask for any margins. So margins, if somebody want to typically know about what is margins, margin is something what you know from what is your source of fund, or what is the amount which you are going to invest on this particular education. So margin is typically, in other banks, it will range from 15 to 20%. So if you want a disbursement of 10 lakh rupees, so if there is a 20% margin, you have to shell out 2 lakhs and the bank will give you only 8 lakh rupees. So 100% funding means entire 10 lakh can be disbursed through Credila. No need to invest, or no need to shell out your money. It's a it's really an advantage for some people, especially people going for courses which are pretty expensive. Some with 70 lakhs, 80 lakhs. So these are even the margin monies will run into 5 to 10 lakh rupees. So it will be very, very useful. And another USP of Credila is, we always say education loan home delivered. So our USP is doorstep services. So no need for customer or to buy all time or take leaves from their busy schedule and visit offices. So our representative, our relationship manager is going to visit customer's house at your convenience, and at whatever time it is convenient to you, they will visit and they'll complete the documentation. Coming to the other one, we use lot of technology. So another advantage is the web enabled billing and servicing. What do you call? You can pull out your income tax statement online. We give online access when the loan is disbursed, and you can also raise whatever request online, even for subsequent tranches. So you can raise request online. And all off-campus, as I told you, off-campus expenses are covered. Means the living expenses. Somebody who even stay out of the campus, it is covered. Under our loan. So we have dedicated relationship managers who are going to help you end to end, right from the day you start the process till you close the loan. We have dedicated relationship managers who are within one point of contact. So you just call them on their mobile. They are at your service. And coming to the flexibility on collateral and co-borrower, so we have certain products, we have designed certain products wherein on the collateral security, even if the value is lesser than the loan required, there are cases where we have approved those cases even with a lesser valued collateral. Okay, so that is, it is also one of its kind. No other financial services company is giving this kind of services. So this is one more advantage for the students. On the co-borrower part, we have accepting the blood relatives. So flexibility on the co-borrower is on the two things, on two basic parameters. One is on the relation. So we are there are cases where we have accepted maternal, paternal, uncle, maternal, paternal relationships. One, and on the other side, co-borrower flexibility. Somebody's father is working in let's say Bangalore, but his student and the family is in Hyderabad, generally, typically we can accept documentation. So at one point, either in Bangalore or in Hyderabad, and we can process the loan. So no need of running around between branches. So everything is centralized, and we can flexibility of the COBAR or location is also possible. This is something many people wanted to know about Credila versus dollar loans. Dollar loan means some of the loans after going there or by the US financial institutions. So yes, many people say they are cheaper or they are lesser than. If you compare the Indian rupee and the dollar, and you compare the rate of interest there, they look cheaper. But these are some of the facts which we want to highlight today. So about the dollar loans and the Credila, basic comparison. On the firstly, and these are the key parameters we have selected. That is firstly on the loan amount. Credila we give unsecured loan up to 35 lakhs, and secure loans we even give up to 2.5 crore. So this is 100% of the cost of education. I want to highlight this point. So there is, you can say, almost we are covering even an undergraduate program in US. So we can fund the 100% of the cost. You can see secure loan limit is at 2.5 crore. While you see the dollar loans, they are $25,000. That's a maximum loan you get, and that too it is usually 80% of cost of attendance. If you stay out, that may not cover. If it is only 80% of the overall cost of attendance. So while we fund 100%, coming to the what are all the expenses that are covered under Credila is, as I once I want to reiterate quickly here. So the tuition fee, the off-campus living expenses like flight, I said insurance, books, laptop also we have funded. So while here it is on a dollar loan, they fund only the tuition fee. Okay, whichever expenses that are billable to the university, that are paid to the university, are only given as loan. Again, living expenses you have to manage. So that is here the clear differentiator. Again, once again on the 100% funding. Next, coming to the processing fee, or we call origination fee. Generally, it is 1 to 1.25% of the sanction amount, and this includes if there are no other hidden costs. This is the total cost, which is charged the processing fee. While it is 2.5% of the sanctioned amount if you go for a dollar loan. Coming to the interest calculation method, this is very critical point here, because in India, for education loans, we follow only reducing balance method, which is also called diminishing method, wherein once the EMI starts, so initial period is usually simple interest period. Then coming to the repayment period, usually the tenure is 10 years. So let's say 2 years and 6 months. In some cases, we also give extension of 12 months. So 2 years and 6 months, that is 30 months will be the simple interest period, and rest 90 months will be the EMI period. So EMI will be calculated on the reducing balance method. Means every year the EMI consists of some principal and some interest, and the moment principal comes down, the interest also will subsequently come down. While very important point, if still the rate of interest you feel their loans are given at 7%, 8%, but it's a flat rate of interest. The flat rate of interest, if you convert into a diminishing method, the rate of interest will be almost double. About 7% is going to become 14%. It will, effectively what you lose, what you shell out is, the important calculation we are supposed to do. So it's a flat rate. So every month flat interest rate is charged. Thing is the rupee depreciation. Rupee depreciation, you see historical data. The rupee has been always been depreciating. I mean, so what once people who go to USA, so they are you start earning there. So you earn in dollars. So always when you convert, you get more rupees for the dollars you convert. But it is that is beneficial for you if your loan is in INR, that is in Indian rupees, because same dollar is going to give you more rupees. So you are going to close the loan quickly. While coming to the dollar companies, so historically you are if you are paying your Indian rupee need to get converted into a dollar. So if the rupee depreciates, you need to pay more. So you have to take that also into calculation for the cost. So historically you can see Indian rupee has been depreciating about 7% annually compared to the US dollar. So students have to pay 7% extra every year on year. So you can just see if you are paying 100 rupees, you are going to pay 107 rupees next year. So one need to take this also into the point when these are the hidden facts or which one need to analyze. So income tax benefit, yes, as I told you, section 80 I have discussed in detail. But now coming to dollar, you are not or your parent is not going to get any kind of income tax benefit because the loan is in dollars. Education loan approval before admission, it is only possible with Credila. Dollar companies will give loan only once you have a confirmed admit. So it is not possible. So this will not help you to secure your admission or even for visa. We loan to be resanctioned for second year. So we sanction the entire loan amount at one go. So there is no requirement of coming back for sanction for the second year. So again, if you simply compare, imagine the kind of the tension or the kind of complexity it involves. Your first year loan is sanctioned and second year is not sanctioned, means there are certain parameters that need to be fulfilled. So it is very risky situation. So wherein come to Credila, it is completely you are making your education foolproof. So see, these are the additional benefits what Credila is offering to the students. We have some of the reputed partners which are relevant to education or students going abroad. So they are offering some kind of discounts for the students who avail loan from Credila. So some of them are like if you want to book tickets, air tickets. So we have somebody called Make My Trip. British Airways offering discounts for booking tickets. Then if you want to send your courier, you are obviously you have to get into college. You need to use courier till you are sending certain documents. So FedEx, which is a renowned partner, in international courier. So FedEx is offering some discount. Then eBay for buying some gadgets and eZone and Infibeam. These are some of the the partners which are there to extend some kind of discounts for buying gadgets or books, or any online shopping, which you may require. And very important, we have also have a health related partner called Sanofi. Mainly, most of the universities, suggest to undergo some vaccination. If you get it done outside, if you get it done in USA, it is pretty expensive. So if you get it done here, it will be cheaper option. And everybody knows Sanofi is a world leader, and they are offering certain special discounts and a free first aid kit to our students.